This is 10 Belt Pod's 10 Facts on Kayfabe. Today's fans and even old-time wrestlers like to pretend that everyone before the Attitude Era was a clueless, real-to-me damn it mark. But for over a century, the majority of fans have known that this is scripted. Number 1. Kayfabe never really fooled anyone. Basically, from the second it left the carnival circuit, Kayfabe only existed to preserve emotional investment, not literal belief. I mean, except for people in, Kentucky that they believed. Number 2. Wrestling exposés let the cat out of the bag over a century ago. Newspaper articles, even books in the early 20th century openly discussed fixed matches, promoters, and prearranged finishes well before Dave Meltzer was being a nerd about it. Number 3. The first full-blown spot monkeys exposing the business were just guys throwing punches. When wrestling introduced strikes as a regular part of matches in the 1920s, it became more exciting, but also easier for audiences to question realism. Most people have been punched in the face. They have punched someone in the face. They know the damage caused by getting punched in the face. When someone's getting punched in the face 50, 60 times a match, even the 1, 2, 3 thing in the corner, I don't think you have to be a special kind of genius to math that it's not real. Number 4. Wrestlers protected kayfabe more than fans ever cared about it. Because again, a lot of the audience was already considering this performance art. And it makes sense for the wrestlers to need to buy into something, to have that world building, that method acting, just some way to justify an unprotected chair shot to the head. Number 5. Vince McMahon publicly admitted wrestling wasn't a sport in 1989. He did so to avoid athletic commission regulations and taxes. Of all the things he's lied about in court, not this one. Number 6. Turn off whatever documentary you're watching right now. The curtain call did not kill kayfabe. It was already dead. Alright, maybe you didn't know because you were a kid when it happened, but by the time the curtain call happened, almost every wrestling fan knew this was scripted. Calm the fuck down, Gerald Briscoe. Number 7. All this new behind-the-scenes content is more of a lateral move than it is doing any type of damage. Kayfabe hasn't been destroyed by podcasts, interviews, social media, I think it's called Unreal, whatever WWE is doing right now. You want to know a more damning reason? Promotions have quit telling stories with hooks and emotion and consequences. Number 8. When every wrestler is too cool to commit, nothing feels dangerous and nothing feels real. Handshakes after matches, a little wink to the crowd. We get it. Every pro wrestler since 2010 is in on it. It's a work. Leave breaking the fourth wall to Deadpool. Number 9. This is something that people who don't like pro wrestling refuse to understand. Fans don't need to think it's real. Despite exposés, books, court testimony, interviews, wrestling has survived and thrived because fans cared more about stories, not secrecy. It's no different than the dragons in Game of Thrones flying around the sky and burning everything to the ground. They're not really doing that. They're paid dragon actors, honestly portraying some offensive dragon stereotypes. And number 10, kayfabe died because commitment died. The real reason kayfabe is truly never coming back is because fewer performers and promoters are willing to fully commit to long-term characters, high stakes, and uncomfortable outcomes. And fans wouldn't let it happen even if they tried. They'd rather hop online and throw a temper tantrum over what should be just one pay-per-view of a long-term feud. With no development, there is no emotion, therefore kayfabe is not even possible. So the guilt falls on everyone. Fans, wrestlers, promoters, media, even dumbass top 10 videos. And if you want to hear more about the death of kayfabe or just pro wrestling history in general, subscribe, follow, find 10 Bell Pod.